Eco-friendly? Well, I would be if I could get the truth. I mean, yeah, I tried to convert my car to run on electricity, but it's not viable because when you put the batteries onto a standard petrol or diesel car, it makes the car so much heavier that it overloads the crumple zone at the front end. So if you have an accident, the crumple zone is designed to crumple so that you don't the impact isn't as hard, and the crumple too fast with a big heavy battery on, because a small one is in excess of 300 kilograms, which is a bit more than a tank of petrol, isn't it, if you see what I mean? And the motors are heavy and very powerful, so the car's going to go faster. So you're going to have a very heavy impact. And if you hit someone and kill them, well, whoever's converted it is going to be sued, and it's going to cost them a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, I was told not so long ago, I can't remember who told, I think it was on television somewhere, that the man who was on, who suddenly started, who used to talk about global warming and the hole in the ozone layer for years and nobody listened to him. Apparently, when he suddenly started talking about it and people listened, it was because he was sort of the way he presented it. And why did he present it like that? Nobody knew he was having a panic attack. He'd never had them before. That was his first ever panic attack, and that's what kicked the ball running. That's what set it all going. His first panic attack. It's never been publicised. I don't know whether it's true, but obviously it's never been publicised that he had a heart attack. But what he said was publicised, and from what I hear, he wasn't very well when he said it. So I don't know. I mean, I can't get the truth. Nobody seems to be able to tell the truth. I just don't know anymore. I don't listen. I mean, I was going to convert my car, but an electric bike. I built an electric bike. It'll do 50 miles on a charge for quarter of a pence a mile. No tax test, insurance, driving license. I think you only have to be 14 to ride one. And there are, of course, now you can you can get a lightweight quadricycle, which is, most of them are basically plastic cars, very lightweight. They can be up to 5.5 horsepower. Some of them, there must be a loophole, because some of them are legal in the UK. I don't know what power output is, but they'll do 70 miles an hour. They're only supposed to do 28, but I don't know how they get around that, but obviously they do. But the trouble is, they start at $9,999. You can buy a petrol car for the same price, but you need a driving license. It has to be tax tested and insured. I don't think the lightweight ones, because they won't have a very big impact, need insurance or anything. As far as I know, if you're born before a certain date in 1988, you don't even need CBT, which is basic moped or scooter or motorbike training. It's a bit like a cycling proficiency test. But I mean, I was thinking about, really stripping my car down. It's an old one, making it a soft top and stuff, taking the windows out because they're very heavy, and getting it down to 350 kilos. But it's a shame, because it's an old car. It's one of the first 107s produced, and it's becoming, it's increasing in value now. It's appreciating. From where I can see, the 107s were the best deal. The C1s, a bit cheap and nasty. They didn't have electric windows and stuff. And I don't know, I've never had a good look at an Aygo, but they were very expensive, and I don't know why, because the engines are made by Toyota. It has Toyota stamped on everything. They're a Daihatsu design, but I don't know why the Aygo was so expensive. I'm not sure, but from where I've seen, they were a lot more than the rest, and I don't see how they can be any better than a 107, really. I mean, the C1s had hydraulic power steering. That's wasteful, because you're driving the pump with the engine all the time. I don't know about the Aigos, but the 107s have electric power steering, which only draws power when you need this power steering. So it's a lot more economical. Because if you're driving a hydraulic pump all the time the car's moving, you only need power steering at low speed, because that's when the steering's heavy. So the engine won't be running fast. But if you're driving that pump at high speed all the time, it's going to use a lot of petrol.